As Pernille ventured out into the fields, a pack of 14 German shepherds eagerly dashed toward her, exuding an air of excitement. They engaged in playful interactions, fostering a bond between the girl and the loyal canines. Suddenly, an extraordinary occurrence transpired as Pernille gracefully lifted her hand. Pernille, a young 5-year-old girl hailing from Norway, resided with her parents as their only child. She possessed a reserved demeanor, neither particularly sociable nor inclined towards playfulness. Besides her obligatory school assignments, she exhibited minimal enthusiasm for anything else, lacking interest in cartoons, toys, or other typical toddler pursuits. Once, she requested her parents to purchase a toy car, but soon after acquiring it, she swiftly lost interest, abandoning it altogether. This pattern of detachment deeply concerned her parents, who yearned to witness their daughter's affectionate and caring nature towards something, anything at all. Pernille's mother, profoundly troubled by this predicament, eventually succumbed to desperation and procured an assortment of items, desperately hoping they might captivate Pernille's attention. Before long, their abode became cluttered with a plethora of untouched toys, books, and miscellaneous objects. Pernille never laid a finger on them, let alone engaged in any form of play. In their quest to enhance their daughter's social life, Pernille's parents believed that if she had something she genuinely cared about or an activity she truly loved, it would make a positive difference. "I simply longed to witness her endearing and vulnerable side," her parents expressed, fully aware of the need for patience while recognizing the importance of adopting a strategic approach to prevent her from growing up detached. Unbeknownst to Pernille's parents, they had yet to comprehend their missteps. Unbeknownst to them, Pernille harbored an inner friendliness and adventurous spirit, far beyond her parents' imagination. It would take an encounter with 14 German shepherds for her parents to realize that there existed something that Pernille would never tire of. It all began on a particular day when Pernille, accompanied by her parents, ventured to a nearby field. As evening approached, Pernille expressed her desire to take a leisurely stroll. It was the third time she asked for a walk. Whenever her parents went out for a walk, Pernille often told them that she didn't feel like going, so she waited inside the house with a nanny. So understandably, her parents were excited that she was willing and even asking to go outdoors. When they got to the field, they all held hands and wandered around. The couple entertained Pernille with some of the funny and heartwarming things she did as a kid. The little girl, it seemed, was enjoying every bit of it, but soon things would get even more exciting. About 30 minutes later, Pernille, as usual, got bored and told her parents she wanted to leave. They were disappointed that the activity came to an abrupt stop and that their daughter's interest had once again quickly shifted, but they took it upon themselves not to show their feelings. The family was about to take their leave when 14 German shepherds walked into the field. As soon as Pernille sighted the animals, she let out a hearty laugh. "Hey!" she called out to the animals, and they ran towards her. The German shepherds surrounded Pernille as she walked around the tall grass. Soon enough, the animals were running around Pernille. These dogs ranged from puppies to fully grown animals. Pernille wasn't scared of the dogs, and she was enjoying every bit of their interaction. Clearly, the dogs loved her as well. Usually, parents would get concerned if they saw not one or two, but 14 dogs around their child, especially if the dogs are the size of German shepherds. But Pernille's parents were super calm because of the way the dogs acted around Pernille. They were very gentle with her. Even though they played with her and ran around her, they were careful. They gave Pernille enough space to run around. Pernille wasted no time bonding with the animals, and she patted each one of them lovingly. "Sweet dog, you're so cute," she said. Pernille's parents held their breath as they watched the beautiful scene playing out before their eyes. They had never seen their daughter show such passion and enthusiasm towards anything other than her studies. Just then, Pernille did something very sweet, and you will definitely love the dog's reaction to it. As the dogs ran around the sweet girl, she picked up some grass and threw it in the air. Thrilled by that, the dogs jumped up in the air and tried to catch the grass. Seeing how much the dogs loved this, Pernille quickly picked up more grass and threw it in the air, and the dogs tried to catch it. While doing so, they were very careful and super sweet. Pernille's parents were glad. They were excited that their daughter was making new friends, albeit furry ones. Most people think that German shepherds are vicious and unfriendly, but that's not the case, and these 14 dogs just proved it. There are really no bad or dangerous dogs. It all just depends on how they are trained and brought up by their owners. Pernille's parents knew that the world deserved to see such innocent interaction between their child and the animals. So they recorded the sweet encounter and uploaded the video online. So what was people's reaction to it? If you ask me, I'd say love at first sight. Everyone adored the video. To date, the video keeps getting views, and it has gathered over 16 million views since it was posted on YouTube. Seeing how much Pernell loved the dogs, her parents thought that these four-legged animals could be the answer to what they had been desperately looking for. So, the next day, they took Pernell to an animal shelter and they asked her if she would like to adopt one of the dogs there. Yes, the little girl screamed. The staff at the animal shelter took her around the cages, and Pernell eventually spotted a 2-month-old female German Shepherd, with whom she fell in love with right away. Pernell named the dog Baby. The two bonded really fast, and they started doing everything together. Her parents were glad to see Pernell come out of her shell. Pernell, who didn't like to leave her room, started taking her dog out for strolls every evening. She also became very friendly and outspoken. She would tell anyone who cared to give her a listening ear about her animal friend. She even made friends with other kids in the neighborhood, and she invited them to play with her dog. To date, they remain the best of friends, and it doesn't seem like Pernell will get tired of her dog anytime soon. Tallulah formed a beautiful bond with her mischievous yet lovable German Shepherd, Loki. Prior to Tallulah's arrival, her parents had adopted Loki, who had a penchant for causing trouble. He would leap onto tables, scatter papers, and engage in all sorts of misbehavior. Ryan, Tallulah's father, admitted in an interview that Loki's lack of proper training contributed to his antics. When their family story gained widespread attention, a humorous comment surfaced regarding Loki's behavior. It jokingly pointed out that naming him Loki was a self-inflicted challenge, considering the mischievous nature of the character from Norse mythology who shares the same name. However, something remarkable happened. Loki underwent a remarkable transformation, becoming obedient and affectionate. This change could be attributed to his deep bond with Tallulah, his newfound human friend. Despite initial concerns, Loki warmly embraced the arrival of Tallulah, dispelling any doubts held by her parents. With the arrival of Tallulah, the fear loomed that Loki, who used to receive undivided attention and care, wouldn't accept the new addition. However, right from the moment Loki laid eyes on the little baby girl, he fell deeply in love. He became her constant companion, never straying from her side. During feeding times, Loki would watch over Tallulah intently, his protective instincts kicking in. He embraced the role of a vigilant big brother, ensuring her safety at all times. When she slept, he moved with caution, careful not to disturb her slumber, and as Tallulah began to toddle around the room, Loki remained ever watchful. His protective nature and keen instincts quelled any doubts harbored by her parents. Tallulah could sense Loki's love, and she reciprocated it with countless folds. They engaged in playful moments together, and instead of fear, Tallulah was captivated by Loki's presence. Loki, being a clever dog, quickly won Tallulah's affection with his large and affectionate kisses. One day, Ryan captured a heartwarming video of Tallulah and Loki playing together, which he shared online. The video garnered immense love and support from viewers far and wide. The heartwarming connection between Tallulah and Loki in the video resonated with viewers, inspiring them to share their own cherished experiences with their pets. One person shared their upbringing alongside a German Shepherd, praising their intelligence, affection, and protective nature. Another commenter reminisced about their own German Shepherd, recounting moments of safety and guidance during their toddler years. The sentiments echoed by these individuals affirm that German Shepherds are indeed gentle, caring, and loving companions. The story touched the hearts of many, fostering a sense of joy and nostalgia among its audience.